Hey guys, JKG here, back with another Dragon Ball Legends video. Today I'll be doing something a little different from usual. As you already know, the anniversary is coming very soon, so there is a lot of hype surrounding the upcoming units. So while I'm thinking about those, I was thinking what units do I want to see in Legends. And as you guys should already see in the title, I'm going to talk about units that are not as hype, those that we may or may not know will ever come. I mean, some of these are probably coming sooner or later, but we know that these guys will most likely come someday. We know that this guy, transforming or not, will obviously come someday. And we also know that this guy will come someday, probably with the UI Goku. And we know that obviously this... oh, she's already here. Anyway, what I'm gonna be talking about will be those not so obvious ones, like those whose arcs have already come and gone, but maybe they left out certain units. So without further ado, and I also want to say the list is not in any particular order, so first on my list is... now I know I'm already cheating in the first slot by putting 2 characters, but I thought that if I put 17, 18 kinda goes hand in hand. But main thing is I want MVP 17. Such a cool and out of nowhere character that we haven't seen since the Cell Saga. 17 became far stronger than any of us would have ever imagined, and he even became the last man standing, and also fought side by side with Golden Frieza, who went toe to toe with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He's truly one of my favorite characters in the series. Since we're already at androids, let's talk about these next two, number 19 and number 20. I know they're not the most hyped units out there, but come on, they're like the first androids to make an appearance. They let us have a sneak preview of how crazy androids can be, even though they're the weaker ones. And I also have a soft spot for number 19 because it was my first ever Dragon Ball figurine as a kid, and I got it from a gachapon machine. Okay, moving on. It's crazy to think about how far we've come with Master Roshi. He's probably one of the longest staying character in the anime aside from Goku and Krillin. I know it's kind of weird that he's suddenly able to fight alongside OP characters in the Tournament of Power, but come on, give the old man some credit. He's jacked as shit. Whis is a fascinating character and definitely one of the better things that Super brought us alongside Beerus and Goku Black. However, since we know later that Whis is actually Beerus' teacher, it's kinda weird how we only have an EX version up till now. Give me that sparking Whis. It'd be awesome to get a sparking Whis on a Whis reverse summoning animation. Now that duo units are a thing, there are tons of possibilities. I see people throwing out combis like Goku and Frieza, Goku Black and Zamasu, etc. But I think people are missing the point here. You see, Broly and Cheelai is a duo unit, but they act more like a fighter and a support. Cheelai don't really fight. She supports by stealing Dragon Balls, just like how she steals Paragus' remote in the movie, although she didn't hide it in the books here. And also you kinda just fight with one unit, so having a duo like say Goku and Frieza doesn't really make sense, since you're only using one unit to fight. So units like Tien Chaozu or even Yamcha and Puwa could be really cool, with one of them being a support unit, but since we already have Sparking Yamcha, a Tien could be nice. Also, we really need a buff for Super Warrior units. Alright, we're halfway done, and since we're not doing top 10, I figured I'd throw in some honorable mentions here, starting with Sparking Ginyu Force units, Sparking Team Bardock, Kamikaze Fireballs. Now I know we already have their final forms and they can be pretty annoying, but come on, you gotta admit that they are pretty cute in human form. Trio of Danger, Sparking Mercenary Tao. Kinda funny how his appearance guarantees a sparking when you're summoning, but he himself does not have a sparking card. Angel Vegeta, Dispo, and finally this Goku phasing in and out of Super Saiyan. I always found this moment to be really cool, but it was only shown for like 1 second. So I'm not sure how they're gonna make a cut of this. Anyway, let's get on with my list, starting with... Zaha is an original character created for Dragon Ball Legends, and he is an awesome character. We don't really know much about him or his backstory yet, but we already have existing cards and models for him, so why not make him a usable unit? I really like how he fights with the swords, and it'd be nice to see him come soon, maybe in the form of a free-to-play unit. God, look at that glorious windscreen. I know, Hit is already in the game, but come on, he's such a cool character. I can't say I'm not a little disappointed with how his card turned out. There are elements of it that could make a good unit, but overall the result feels a little lackluster. I mean, take a look at the recently released monster Kefla. Kaba isn't great, but at least he can turn Super Saiyan, so they could release a transforming Kaba someday and make him a beast. But Hit is just Hit. He can't transform, he doesn't have any costume change, he's just like that all the way. So the thought that this might be his only card in the game makes me a little sad. I would say that he's even worthy of a legendary finish. I mean, he is one of the closest person to kill Goku in Super, if not for that blast thing that he fired into the sky. A candidate for the next God of Destruction. What more can I say? Crazy strong unit with a cool concept and transformation. Give it to us, Bandai. Alright, we've come to the big guns. I know this is kind of cheating, as I said this list only includes units that are not as hyped, but damn. When they released the news that Goku Black Rose was coming, I thought Fused Zamasu would come right after, but it's been a few months and still no Fused Zamasu. And finally, the 10th spot goes to Spirit Sword Trunks. How can we talk about Fused Zamasu without talking about this guy? An absolutely amazing moment in the anime, definitely deserving a legendary finish. What else do I need to say? Let this... Alright, and that's my list of 10 units I want to see in Dragon Ball Legends. Who do you want to see in the game? Comment below and let me know. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed my content and click that big red subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. Bye bye.